What's up, chat? What's up, YouTube? This is the Needle Podcast, episode 164. Somebody in my chat, please put exclamation point podcast in the chat. Exclamation point podcast. I do have a separate YouTube channel. I moved all the podcasts over to a new YouTube channel, Matty Ice with the comms. So if you guys have been looking, some people are like, where the podcast been at? I removed it from the main YouTube. The main YouTube is we're actually kind of farming. We're not farming. We just got a lot of momentum. We're doing good on the regular YouTube thanks to you guys checking in. So I moved the podcast to a different, you know what I'm saying? So, we're getting a good 10 views over there. We got over 100 subscribers. So we're doing good. We're doing good, boys. So, want to keep my Madden YouTube strictly Madden gameplay. It's going well. It's going well. So that's that for those of you that have been wondering, the 7 people that watch the podcast. What's up, boys? I got a fresh ball. I shaved my head today. I did cook some back-to-back nights with the HelloFresh. She was working late, boys. And I actually cooked the HelloFresh that I had to. I sat Christopher in the chair, and I cooked the HelloFresh. Yesterday, we had the meatloaf. Yesterday, I put this in the Discord. If you guys aren't in the Discord. Yesterday, we had the meatloaf. Today, I made the penne pasta. Now, boys, I'm not going to tell you I'm the greatest chef that has ever graced the earth. Just going to tell you guys, it's pretty valid. Pretty valid sauce right here. We got the zucchini, the tomatoes, and all that stuff comes with your order. Literally had the zucchini. She cut them up. Right? It had the penne pasta. You see the sauce got a little Italian seasoning mixed in with some cream, mixed in with the mushroom paste, mixed it all up. So we had penne. Now you can add chicken, but we didn't even add chicken tonight. And normally I would say, I need chicken. I need something with my meal, right? I need something with, you can't just have pasta with no meat, right? No meat. Didn't even notice. Had nice, great tomatoes, cut them in half. Heated them up in the sauce. I did all that stuff. Because you know why? HelloFresh taught me. So, and tomorrow night, it's planned that we're going to cook on stream tomorrow. Probably 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern. So, now I have the choice. You guys got to help me choose. I can do chicken over spaghetti. The lemon zest chicken over the spaghetti, I think. I can do meatballs with bulgogi sauce. It's a little freaky, but it is a Hall of Fame meal that they put out there. Or I can do another chicken. I think it's I forget, some other chicken with a salad. So I got options for tomorrow. Cooking stream. Listen, man. Me and the boys have partnered with HelloFresh. If you guys cop some HelloFresh, it helps us out immensely. See, Daddy, I thought that. So in other words, the zest chicken is just with a salad and rice. We have a rice cooker, so that's kind of easy. It's they're all kind of easy left. Bulgogi sauce, yeah. It's on their Hall of Fame meals. I don't really want to rock out with the, you got to make a new account. Easy, you got to get a new account. And you save 60% of your order. So I ordered the biggest order we could get. Now, we did the 4 servings for 4 people, or 4 servings, right? I'm probably a serving and a half type of guy. She probably eats a serving, and Christopher probably gets half. So between me and Christopher, we're 2 servings. And we kind of had I got 1 bowl of pasta left over for tomorrow for lunch, for real. So it's good. Listen, it's been helpful for me. I definitely cooked today. I cooked dinner. Felt good. Felt good to cook dinner. I never made a sauce before. I'll be honest. I've never made a sauce. Make a sauce. Put stuff in a pan and heat it up and reduce it and a reduction. I never did anything. I don't know. Normally the sauce comes in a can, right? Or a jar. So it was good. So once again, Matty Ice put that HelloFresh in the chat. Guys can click the link and it shows you. Homemade ravioli. See, that's big time. It shows you how much you save. Yes, we have that page. You'll see tomorrow on the cookie stream. Air fryer to the left of the stove, rice cooker to the right of the stove. We have all that. So, you know, you'll see the crib tomorrow. Now we got a lot of baby stuff around. We'll do a tour. Now I don't know if we go phone stream or we hook up the. I booted back up the laptop. Haven't used the laptop in like 2 years. Plugged it back in, booted it back up. So as we hit another hype train, we're cracked. My man Red Stang, 8 months. I'm doing it all right, Andy. I'm doing it all right. I'm doing it all right, man. Can't complain. I did not check in the user. Do we have users VOD? Do we have them? Let's see if we can go check in on user. Oh, here you go, walking down steps. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He like about to fall. Yo. Okay. Oh, he to see. I see his joint hella set up. I mean, he got close-ups. Oh, see? See? User was doing it right. There it is. User was doing it right. So we got to do it better than user. That's all. That's all I see from that. All I see from that is that we got to do more. That we got to do more. We got to have different angles. Like, we got to have different angles, for real, for real. We got to have better lighting. Anime. Listen, man. I'm done hating on anime. I'm done hating on anime. I'm done hating on it. You know why I'm done hating on anime? It's a lot of dudes like user that they like anime, and I feel like anime is like, you know, it must be kind of good if user and some of my respectable friends like it. You know what I'm saying? Bro, Burner, you should have seen me doing my sauce reduction today. I was top tier. Put a little lemon juice on it. You know what I'm saying? Put the Italian seasoning on it, the whipped cream. I had a nice little whip. All that stuff. Anime. So what is it? Anime? Anime? That's all whack. Anime. That's what I said. That's what I said. Anime. Anime. Like what? I'm done. The chat is just like, you guys are like, all right, let's end the podcast. All right, Russell Wilson got traded, boys. What do we think about that? That's the biggest question is, do the Broncos now make the playoffs? Are the Broncos a playoff team now? Yo, all of a sudden I hear how good the Broncos are. Did we not hear that today? Oh my God, the Denver has an amazing roster. Did I miss something? I don't. All right, John, we're not going to call names no more. We saw Russell Westbrook said he doesn't bring his family anymore because they call him names. Just can't call, no more name calling. The wide receivers are nice. Okay, they're, you know. Oh, Von's going back home, is he? Is that what they're doing? Who is Javonte, the running back? Top 10 wide receiver core. The Broncos have a top 10 wide receiver core. I don't know. Maybe because I went to Denver and I saw the mediocre-ass Eagles beat the shit out of the Broncos. Maybe because I saw that in person in Denver and I said, you know what? This team's kind of ass. That's what I thought when I saw it happen. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Eagles are just really good. I don't know. Just saying. But like, okay, top 10 wide receiver score Broncos. Was it better than the Seahawks? So was it better than the Seahawks? So is Russell Wilson's wide receivers gotten better in today? His wide receivers got better. So you're telling me the Broncos are better than Metcalf and Lockett? Who is better than Lockett? Lockett is cracked. I don't know. It's nobody on the Broncos is better than Lockett. And DK is DK. I don't know. I think Lockett's really good. That dude goes crazy. No, I honestly, I want to know because all I heard today is how good the Broncos are. They named some random ass running backs. Like, okay, y'all got running backs. Like, I don't know. They got Surtain. They got Simmons. Simmons is a good player, right? Tim Patrick, Sutton, and Judy. I'll say solid. Right, boys? Good. Let's say there's good. But they're not like them dudes ain't that damn good. Come on, man. Y'all talking about them like it's like. I can name 10 wide receiver cores that are better than the Broncos. You guys ready? Are we counting tight ends or no? Tell me no, yes or no. Are we counting tight ends? Give me the comms. No tight ends. Honestly, I would still take the Chiefs. I would still take Tyreek Hill, and who the hell they got? Hardman. I'm still taking Hardman. I'm still taking the Chiefs. Yes or no? I'm taking the Chiefs. I am, being honest. Okay. Let's just stick in that division. Chargers? First of all, they don't have do they have a number one wide receiver? Like Keenan Allen's like a number one, dude. Who's the Broncos' number one wide receiver? Sutton? Judy? Judy's been mid, bro. Y'all know I'm a Judy fan. I think Sutton's over Judy. I'm just saying, Keenan Allen blows them out of the water. Like, Keenan Allen's better than those. Hamler? Oh, my God. They got 3 number 2s, which is good, right? I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. See, I don't want to... See, this is our problem with discussions in sports is that you guys take, like, I'm saying their ass because I'm art. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody gets so hostile and angry, right? Like... All right, the Raiders are cooked because the Raiders aren't it. I'm taking the Chiefs. So, Chargers, are you guys taking Chargers? Are you taking Mike Williams and Keenan Allen? Yeah, Keenan Allen's better than Jerry Jeudy, yes. Yes, Keenan Allen's better than Jerry Jeudy, yes he is. Okay, that's just that division. Now let's go NFC West. All right, Cup. The Rams are over. The Rams clear. Although I think Beckham's a free agent. Even if Beckham's a free agent, they got Robert Woods, who's better than everybody on the damn Broncos. Rams clear. Rams clear those dudes. All right. Niners. Niners. Do the Niners clear? Now Debo definitely clears. Let's stay in division. Ayuk is mid. Ayuk is super mid. But if you had to start a team, are you taking the Niners receivers or are you taking the Broncos? If tight end count is easy, Andy, that's easy. That's why I asked before we started. Tight end counts is easy. That's I literally asked that before we started. You guys said no tight end. Let's just go wide receivers. Because all I've been hearing is that the Broncos have some ridiculous roster or something. Okay. Cardinals. D-Hop, Kirk, Isabella, AJ Green. I'm taking D-Hop. I'm being honest. I'm taking D-Hop. Give me one D-Hop over those three dudes. Cardinals clear. Cardinals might be frauds, but DeAndre Hopkins is not at all. He is not. He is top 5. Locked and loaded. Kirk is a free agent. I'm assuming AJ Green didn't get a big deal. He's probably a free agent too. But I mean, I really don't care. They got DeAndre Hopkins. Why? I feel like wide receiver is like who's your best guy, and then like you trickle down from there. Like I'd rather have DeAndre Hopkins and 2 shitters than 3 than the Broncos. If that makes sense. Seattle. I'll be honest. I'm probably going Seattle, boys. Okay. That's just in the West. All we did was the West divisions. Let's go to the North divisions. NFC North, Vikings clear easily is one of the best because they have two like top 15, top 20 wide receivers. The Vikings clear. They probably have a top 5 receiver, and then they got Thielen. Vikings clear. Bears suck, so the Bears don't. Packers. You got the second best receiver in the league. Some of y'all say the best receiver. Then you got Lazard, and I think MVS is a free agent. But Devontae Adams is a lord. He I'm taking Devontae over Sutton and Judy in them. I am. I'm being honest. Okay. Then we go. Bears are trash. Lions trash. That dude, Amon Brown, he's pretty solid rookie. Then we're moving on. AFC North. Bengals clear, obviously. Browns trash. Wide receivers. Ravens trash. I'm taking the Broncos. Steelers. Talk about it. Steelers wide receivers or Broncos wide receivers? The Bengals wide receivers are way better than the Broncos. What? Pachuco? What? T. Higgins is a monster. And so is Boyd. Bro, Boyd would be the best receiver on the Broncos. Are y'all kidding me? Dude, the Bengals are like the number 1 receiving core. I mean, I think you got to give it to the Rams. I don't know. But the Broncos are like the best, dude. The Broncos over the Steelers. Claypool and Deontay. I don't know. Ravens receiving core is kind of mid, is it not? The Ravens receivers are trash. Like, what? Higgins is a monster, dude. For real. Higgins is a monster. I think the Steelers. Bro. Deontay and why do I want to say Deontay Thompson? Who the hell is it's not Deontay Thompson, is it? Deontay Thompson was somebody. It's Deontay Johnson, isn't it? Yeah, why am I saying Deontay Thompson was like yeah, something. I swear to God he was somebody. Deontay Thompson is somebody. Yeah, I think I mean that's a toss up. I'm just saying I think we're proving that the Broncos are not top 10. But let's go NFC East. The Cowboys clear, even though it looks like they're going to lose Cooper and Gallup, right? So maybe the Cowboys don't clear. Deontay Thompson was he went to Florida or something. No, it's Deontay Thompson, not Demarius Thomas, Alex Walker. Trust me, it's not who I'm thinking about. The Cowboys receivers about to take a crazy hit, aren't they? Gallup is probably cooked. They're going to cut Cooper. Yeah, they just got one receiver done. Commanders, they don't clear. No. McLaurin is all they got, and he's as solid. Eagles don't clear, I don't think. But I like Devontae Smith over all them other three dudes. But he's not good enough to say he clears them. Giants suck. Damn, the Broncos might be over the whole NFC East. AFC East, the Bills. This is a good one right here. Bills wide receivers or the Broncos wide receivers. I feel like this is a good one. Diggs, the white guy, and the dude that went off in the playoffs. Cole Beasley, that's the white guy. Okay, now let's go Jets, trash. Dolphins, okay. Dolphins, low-key, one of the best in the league, low-key. Yeah, Deontay Thompson went to Florida, I believe. A Florida wide receiver, I believe. The Dolphins, low-key, got two goons. Waddle and Parker. Yeah, I don't know who else they got. They might have somebody else. I'm really not hip on my Dolphins roster. But Waddle and Parker, clear. Yeah, Waddle was really good this year. Will Fuller was the third. Yeah, dude, they're like top 5 on it, like low-key. Low-key, like sleepy-wise, the Dolphins are. And I don't want to hear they don't have a quarterback. They had Tua. Tua kicked the ball up and down the field. Patriots, trash. All right, let's do South. The Bucks clear off Mike. If they only have Mike Evans and Scotty Miller, I don't know. I do believe in the one stud receiver. I don't think Mike Evans is like top 5 though, so it's not like Hopkins. I feel like DeAndre Hopkins. I'm taking that no matter who's on his team. I'm taking that receiving core, but I don't think. Oh, so Godwin's back. Oh, so they cleared then. So they clear the Broncos. Godwin and Mike Evans. Yeah, GG's. Okay, he's hurt. Okay, let's just. But he's still better than all them shitters over there. Falcons. Ask your man got. We gotta talk about that too before we get into the wish list. We gotta talk about Ridley. We do. After we agree, I just want us to agree as a chat that the Broncos are not a top 10 wide receiving core in the NFL. That's all I want to agree on. I just want to make sure we all agree, or at least 90% of us agree, that they're not top 10. They could be around 15 to 20. They could, they're just not top 10. That's how I feel. Now, who knows? Maybe the quarterback made that big of a deal. Maybe they're going to bust out and go crazy. But right now, I can't. I just want to say we around like 15. 15 to 20. First of all, yeah, Mike Thomas is tough. I'm just saying. I don't even want. I could argue they're probably not top 15. I would say that, but now they have a Hall of Fame quarterback. So, well, let's talk about that. Where's Russell Wilson in NFL right now? He's still top 10. He's got to be top 10, right? I mean, you go Mahomes, you go Rodgers. Who's 3? Who's 3 in the NFL? Who do you guys like? Josh Allen, okay, that's good. I could get down with that. Okay, but then where do we go 4? But no, High City. I'm gonna tell you something. Lamar is the most disrespected player in the history of sports. There has not been a more disrespected player than Lamar Jackson, dude. I swear to God. I don't know why. It's like, I don't know. I'm like, no, Lamar, like, for real. I don't know. I guess because I'm not in the AFC. This just kind of goes to like I hate the Cowboys fans, and I guess that's pretty much it. Saints. I don't like the Saints and the Vikings. I don't like they're broads too, but I don't really hate AFC fans for real. For real, I never understood that because the Eagles don't play them often. It's like we're not in rivalries. It's like so I have no hate for them. So for me, it's like I don't hate Ravens fans. I really don't. But I could see if you were a Steeler fan, you hate Lamar. I think, bro, look, I don't know why Lamar is so hated. I don't know. It's like Lamar is so good at football, right? And what people do is they find that one, okay, Lamar's not a pocket passer. He's not a great passer. He's not. He's not. He probably never will be, dude. But he's a great player. He's already won MVP. He's probably going to go to, if you were to bet, will Lamar Jackson win a Super Bowl in the next 10 years? Why not, right? Like, I wouldn't bet against it. No way. No chance. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, you know. I don't know. I also felt like the Ravens were in the playoffs. First of all, let's be honest. I don't know if the Ravens fans are. Yo, they went for 2 to win the game like 4 times and failed every single time. Like, they could have went to overtime. They could have. They just kept going for 2 and they kept smoking it. Did that not happen to the Ravens this year, low key? Bro, this was one of them years where, like, bro, they full sent and this shit went bad, dude. This shit went bad. Yeah. Listen, I hate how much people hate on Lamar Jackson, dude. I think Lamar Jackson has done nothing to warrant so many haters. For real, for real. I just like... I kind of root for the people that everybody hates on. I just like root for them so much. Nate, Nate, you're saying it's because Lamar is a black quarterback. That's why they hate on him. Is that why? Oh, then they just gargled Mahomes. Is Mahomes not black? All right, Lamar is. I don't know. They're different. They're different people. Lamar and Mahomes. They definitely are different people. Oh well, I've had a black quarterback my whole life, and I loved them. They've always been my favorite players. I don't know. As Eagles fans, like we're kind of over that whole. Little Ninja, that's how I feel too. But this is what I'm saying, Sal. Like, I feel like he can be, and I've said this about Russell Wilson too. I don't think Russell Wilson's like the best quarterback. He's one of the best football players. Like, he goes out there, makes plays, gets stuff done. It's never pretty, but dude, they're great football players. Mm. Paperboy, there he is. Mr. User, there he is. Shouts, I mean, it's not spicy. It just is what it is. I don't think anybody can get like mad about it, right? Like, I think there's always, I don't know. I think people are always afraid of like what's new or like something that hasn't done it before. You know, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? User, I heard User was top chef. That's what I heard, boys. Who has some lemonade and was watching User cook cook up some stuff? And what did User cook? What did you cook today? I saw a lot of kids doing work. I'm gonna be honest. When I clicked in, thank you, Mahoy. I clicked in and saw a lot of kids in there doing a lot of work. Oh, you hit the gourmet meal on them? Okay. Okay. He put some salt on it for us? This is how I always felt about seasoning, boys, right? You can always add more seasoning, right? You can't take that shit off, right? That's how I felt. Bro, if you got some bland food, get some salt and pepper or some seasoned salt or something out there, and you know what I'm saying? You can put some more on. Am I wrong about that? I mean, obviously, you could if you cook it perfectly, yeah, like. Oh, there's definitely enough seasoning, dude. My man Shaba with the 4 months. We're gonna cook tomorrow, boys. We're gonna hook it up. We're gonna get it right. Users was looking popping. I don't know. Applying seasoning after cooking doesn't allow the food to absorb the seasoning. All right, Gordon Ramsay in the chat. Feel about MLB, Sal? What do you mean, like the no MLB? I feel like they're idiots. They're all idiots. MLB's. I feel like MLB is idiots, dude. MLB is idiots. Put mayo on your steak. I'll be honest, boys. I don't need much in the food department. I'll be honest. I don't need much. I don't need nothing crazy. I really don't. I could eat bologna and cheese and be happy. Like I'm not like. I don't need a fancy meal. I'm saying I don't need a best searing on my. I don't need all that stuff, right? Like that's how I just like. That's like. I'm not picky. I'm the opposite of picky. What's your picky level, chat? 1 to 10. Mine is literally a 0 on picky. I'm a 0 on pickiness. Wow, Ed. I could take it. I would have guessed Ed was a 10. I guess. I am not picky at all. I am a 0. No, my palate is super refined. I'm just not picky. All right. Tab, that's how I feel, bro. Yeah, bro. The only thing I really don't like is okra. I don't like okra, dude. That shit is slimy. I don't like okra. That's about it on my list of don't like. I had liver one time. I can't lie. I was at Old Country Buffet. Who remembers Old Country Buffet? Old Country Buffet was like Golden Corral before Golden Corral. So I was probably like 8. And I remember my mom, she was like, I got liver. All right, I'll try it. I called Earl so crazy. I Earled all over the floor. Oh my, yeah, it was an L. I was like 8. I was like, it was one of those I had to try it. Like, ooh, I'll try it, right? The Seahawks released Bobby Wagner. I feel like that's super cap on the app. Twitch need air age verification. Twitch needs a profile picture. Oh, you already know, show. If y'all make me refresh Twitter again, I'm going to just turn the whole stream off till tomorrow. Swear to God. Want to refresh it. Seahawks informed 8-time Pro Bowl Bobby Wagner afraid they are releasing him. Per source, Wagner arrived in Seattle the same 2000 as Russell Wilson. Damn. Now, I can't lie. That's a player the Eagles got to go get, bro. I'm going to be honest. Did he, like, fall off? Bro, that's crazy, man. Why would they do that? Like, he had to fall off, bro. No way they just cut. I don't understand it. They're rebuilding, but why do you cut the line? Like, I don't understand. I don't know why you do any of that stuff in football. I don't know why the hell you just trade your quarterback. How do you do that? What causes you to do, like, what did you mess up? I'll be honest. It looked like the Jamal Adams trade just screwed them. You trade for a player that's going to get a max contract, and you trade 2 first-rounders that are going to be on rookie contracts. But I don't know how they do that. Like, I would never trade the quarterback. I feel like it's such a L unless he's like literally 38 years old. Or like 40. Like how do you get rid of Russell Wilson, really? But football is weird. Football, dude, you can go from average, like let's be honest. There's like 3 like dog shit teams, right? The Jets. Who else is dog shit? Like, just, I'm talking dog shit. The Texans are there right now because they had a lot of things. Jags. No. I don't even want, bro. I don't even put the Dolphins there. The Dolphins not there. No, not even the Bears. I'm just saying it. All right, Lions. I'll give you Lions. The Giants are pretty bad right now. But there's not 5. I'm talking you guaranteed they're not making the playoffs next year. Like, you would bet your life they're not making the playoffs next year. Who are those teams? You would bet your life. You would die if they made the playoffs next year. Lions, Jets, probably Houston. But the Bears could be bad, but you're not going to bet your life that Justin Fields don't go crazy and I'm just saying. You're betting your life. Like, for instance, the Commanders, they could pop up and be tough next year. Right? So my point is that any average ass 8-8 team could have a crazy run and a crazy year, right? That's how football works. Like, new teams pop up and have good years all the time. The damn Bengals were like dog shit forever. They get a quarterback, which Russell Wilson is, and they're just tough all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do you just give all that up now? For what? The Eagles made the playoffs with Jalen Hurts. I don't know, dude. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what division they're in. None of that matters. It's football. I just don't know how you. Yeah, like football just happens. It's one game. Anybody can win any given Sunday. I really like. I would love Bobby Wagner. I would love. I would take Bobby Wagner over Amari Cooper. I would take Bobby Wagner over. I mean, I don't know if it's like, if he's ass. I don't know if he fell off. I really just don't know how that. I don't know how in the world that happens. I don't know. So in other words, they had to be in like shambles. I'm telling you, that Jamal Adams trade smoked them. Swear to God, it did. Yeah, the Eagles do need Bobby Wagner. Like that would be like your team would like instantly get better. Like, I feel like Bobby Wagner is a player. Now I'm talking like prime Bobby Wagner, middle linebacker like that is a player that can just take your team and like improve them like 10 spots in the rankings of defense. Yeah. I hate stories like that, Melo. I hate that. Oh, after the fact, he would have won here. One of the stories I hated in Philly was like in 2012, Andy Reid was ready to draft Russell Wilson, but 4 spots ahead of him, he was taken by the Seahawks. Why do I need to know that? Are y'all this bored that that's the story y'all gotta write? I don't need to know that. That's rough. I can't even imagine like. I mean, it's about Russell Wilson and Bobby Wagner. Like, when you talk about the Mount Rushmore of Seahawks all time, it's got to be Russell, Bobby Wagner, Sherman. Sherman is like the face of that defense. I don't know if he was the best, but Sherman was the face. Marshawn Lynch. Nah, I'm putting Sherman over all them DBs. Sherman's number one. Because he was the loudest. He was the face. He was, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was the most recognizable. And Largent probably is on that list. No, of that whole Legion of Boom, it's Sherman. It's Sherman. Cause like everybody in the world knows what. This how I just like. Everybody knew what Sherman looked like. They knew his voice. They knew Sherman. He was like a superstar. Earl Thomas and Ken Chancellor were great players, but they were never the stars that Sherman was. Partially because Sherman talks shit. Really. Talking shit will elevate you. And I'm telling you, talking shit and being like entertaining and being a clown, that shit will elevate you a long way. Yeah, he has those, and he had those moments where it's like, okay, that's a superstar moment for real, for real. No, but Eli Apple is a star. Like, I don't want to say he's a star, but he got hell of attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's the most average ass player ever. Like Eli Apple, but Eli, like, he went like too far. Like, but people watched him. Yeah, I would love the Eagles to get Bobby Wagner for real, for real. I don't know how. I would love that. Like, that would be OD tough. All right, let's talk about Calvin Ridley, boys. I can't lie. I'm like, oh, so yeah, like, bro. I'm so over people betting, bro. This shit is like, it's worse than fantasy teams, bro. Right now. Oh my, maybe because I follow Xerxes, dude. All day I hear about people's prop bets and their over-unders and their fucking money lines and like, oh my God, dude. No, that dude has to get banned. He honestly should need a lifetime ban. Parlays. No, honestly, because if you beat around the bush with the betting stuff, then you risk like people really like OD throwing games, right? Like if you beat around the bush and say, oh, just slap him on the wrist, not gonna say, damn, I could go bet $5 million on this game and just throw. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really flirt with that, with not punishing somebody for that. And this is what happens. This is what happens is that, oh well, here we go, shouts. Oh, they let some dude that punched somebody in the face. Like, who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all the rules are right. Like, there's like, you know, I'm saying, I don't think you can just go compare it to everybody else. Like, you can't compare it to somebody else's. Oh well, he was gambling and somebody else raped somebody. Like, I don't feel like you can compare it to something else. I feel like that's just unfair and like, just like. That's what I'm saying. He was just betting on his team to win this time, right? Dude, I'm going to tell you one thing about a gambler, and as a Madden player, dude, Madden players are the OD gamblers, like OD. Gambler's a gambler, period. Like, they going to gamble good, sometimes they're going to gamble bad. So they're going to have good stretches, they're going to have bad stretches. They're going to have a good night, they're going to have a bad night. Calvin Ridley might be gambling, he might have a bad week. Okay, I had another bad week. I had another bad week. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, you can't really even flirt with not punishing these dudes for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and first of all, you should get suspended for being a dickhead. How about that? How about that, chat? Let's stop apologizing for dickheads, okay? My whole life is apologizing for dickheads. Everybody feels bad for the dickhead. You know what? If Calvin Ridley bet $1,500, he's a dickhead. Period. If he went out of his way to be Calvin Ridley on FanDuel and bet $1,500, he's a dickhead, okay? So this dickhead needs to sit out for a year. I'm sorry. That's it. It's like he knows nobody. Yo, can you take this $1,500 bet for me? Like, he's a dickhead, okay? Let's stop. Everybody's apologizing for dickheads all day long. Like, Russell Wilson, I feel so bad for him. A bookie, 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 boo. They call him Westbrook. A bookie, 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 boo. Everybody apologizes for dickheads and dumbasses all day, dude. Like... That's what I'm saying, K-Goods. How do you get caught doing that? I feel like an 8-year-old can gamble now, and you're getting caught? Like, how? Like, bro, like... See, the mental health thing is like, I feel like that's the ultimate gray area, dude. Like, you could say that for anything. I really do. I feel like you could say mental health for everything, and then just get out of shit. Because you can't question somebody's mental health. And that's the thing, Ted. And you can't even question somebody taking advantage. You can't even question that because, like, no, you got to be sensitive to mental health. Because at the same time you do. But, like... Because I feel like Lane Johnson sat out like a month this year because of mental health. Lane Johnson, right? If you ask me, he probably got popped for steroids again, and he would have got banned for life. So he just took a month off and said, I got mental health problems. He came back a month later when all that shit was out of his system. Yeah, so it's like, you can't question anything. Oh, yeah. Wow, man, guys, relax. Lane Johnson's a Hall of Famer. Relax. All right, Matty Ice, here you go. Yeah. Tab, you can't tell people to push through. You can't tell people to push through nowadays. That ain't good advice no more, bro. Pushing through, not good advice. Oh man. So they got it. Honestly, they gotta punish the hell out of Ridley, dude. They have to. Russell, I mean, he's cool. I would have probably traded that if I was the Eagles. I probably would have did that. The Eagles had 3 first-round picks. You tell me you could have traded 2 of them this year and got Russell Wilson. I probably would have did that. But listen, I don't care. I let the GMs do what they do, right? We don't know shit. And this is another part of life that I love is the NFL draft, because this is when everybody becomes, Bill Polian. They're all experts in the draft. And another thing that's crazy, Diener, people still watch the 40-yard dash. Bro, how much evidence do we need as football fans that the 40-yard dash doesn't matter? How much more evidence do we need from that? Do we need to see another year of dudes running 4.2 that are shitters in football? Do we need to see another year of that? No, Diener, I saw the list. And this is why I saw the list like 2 days ago. The top 40 times in the last 20 years or something. They all suck. The only one that was good was Chris Johnson. And Chris Johnson, I mean, he had a good run. Was he like a Hall of Fame running back? Was Chris Johnson an all-timer? He definitely had a good run, but he fell off fast, I'll tell you that. And this was saying, a D tackle running a 4.8. Okay. I'll tell you what, if my D tackle has to sprint 40 yards, we had a bad defense. Right? And here goes another thing. If my D tackle has to sprint 40 yards, I don't care if he ran a 4.8 or a 4.9. If he's chasing somebody for 40 yards, that person's probably faster than him, regardless of how fast the D tackle is. It helps, of course. But this is how I feel like. So what? A 330-pound man running 4.8 does what? Explain it to me. Like, what does it do? No, I said Chris Johnson wasn't an all-timer. He's not top 20 running back ever, is he? No, seriously. Is Chris Johnson an all-timer? It shows freak. I feel like they're all freak athletes. It's not like there's a dude running and then here comes W running next. What's W and Earl got for the combine now? Like, are there bad athletes at the combine? Did y'all miss something? Did I miss a bad athlete out there? If he's fast, he can chase a running back getting to the outside. I mean, I don't know. I guess. Was Chris Johnson not elite? I mean, he definitely had a run. He did. I'm not going to hate. Is he top 20 running back ever? Is he top 50 running back ever? Football is angles and teamwork, dude. If my D tackle has to run outside, somebody fucked up. Honestly, if my D tackle has to run to the sideline, somebody fucked up for the most part. Like, that's how I feel. I learned that from Remember the Titans when I was like 10. Strong side. That shit don't matter. Like, I have way more, like, the corner that ran, Madden-wise, yeah, it matters in Madden. Yeah, if we want to talk about Madden, let's go. Yeah, Madden-wise, yeah, 40 matters. That's all I think about. But the problem about that is it doesn't matter because Mutt's going to start with everybody with 88 speed anyway. So now, back when we played regs, oh, hell yeah, it mattered. Oh, I was locked in. Who's going to get who for next year? Who's going to get upgrades? Are the Chiefs going to get another speedster? Are the Chiefs going to get a D lineman? That's how I was locked in. But since Mutt is the mode now, doesn't matter, dude. At all. For Madden-wise. I don't know. I just feel like the Combine is like the most overrated thing in the world. I really do. I think the Combine, honestly, like the Combine, I think it's the most overrated. And people talk about it like they know what's going on. Oh my God, look how fast he was. His 40 time is, his time is amazing. Yeah, 40 time is like, I don't know if this, there's 3 players that I've seen, the fastest players I've seen play football. Right, boys? Now, some people say Bo Jackson. That was kind of before my time. But the 3 people I've seen that like look faster than everybody on the field. See, I don't even think Randy Moss was one of them guys. It's Hester, Tyreek Hill, and Deshaun Jackson. Moss was so tall that he didn't look as fast as those guys. Like Moss was probably the fastest, but because he was like just striding so long, it's like he didn't look as fast. Yeah, Hester, that year Hester had not Vic, not just pure speed, nah. No. Those are my 3 that I thought were just faster than everybody. And honestly, of all these fast people, I don't think there's really it's rare to see somebody that fast, for real. Yeah, Moss don't look fast, but yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna say he's not the fastest ever. The Anthony Thomas did look fast in college. Yeah, Reggie Bush in college. Yeah, them dudes were like. Julio. All right. We're just saying anybody now. Tavon Austin. Noel Devine. You guys know about Noel Devine? They don't know about Noel Devine. I just feel like Combine don't matter. I really don't. The draft don't matter. It matters, but we don't know what's going to go on. Nobody knows. Every draft, half of the first round is like super busts. Every single NFL draft. Rocket Ishmael. So it's like I'm excited for what position did my team draft, right? Like what position? That's all I care about. Yeah, I think I don't know. People do be mad at everything. I don't want the Eagles to get defensive players. I don't think they need offense. I really don't. I think they have a good wide receiver that can get open on anybody. I think they have a good tight end. They got a good O-line. They got solid running backs. They got a good second receiver. They could use receiver. I just don't think it's a need. Like, people want the Eagles to sign Allen Robinson. Like, maybe, right? I seen Eric. Rams proved you don't need to draft. Well, the Rams have probably one of the top 10 players ever. Where is that? Is that a stretch? Right? The Rams probably have. Is Aaron Donald like a top 10 player ever? Is that a stretch to say that? I think that's like legitimate. Like, that dude is an animal. And as I don't think it's a stretch to say that, like, he is the anchor of that entire team. Right? Like, if they didn't have him, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay. And then they went and got Stafford. They upgraded quarterbacks. They did. They upgraded quarterbacks. I don't think Stafford is like super Hall of Fame quarterback, but he's better than Goff, right? And they have a really good coach. They really hit a home run with their coach, right? I mean, so you have a great coach, you have a top 10 player ever on defense, and you have a good quarterback, you know. And they put it together, put it like that. At the end of the day, they got it done when it mattered. So. Probably the best man coverage corner of all time. All right, Darth Nader, you got really carried away right there. Ramsey, the best. Okay. The top 3 corners ever are Dion, Revis, and Champ. Does anybody agree or disagree with my 3 right there? I think that's my 3. Woodson could creep, but I don't know who I'm putting Woodson over. Nah, Revis had a run. As far as I'm concerned, in my life, Revis had like that 2 years where dudes couldn't get a single catch. They couldn't even catch a bubble screen on Revis for like 2 years. Longevity, Woodson got Revis for sure. Because Revis only had, like, once Revis did that I'm holding out shit, he fell off the world. Well, Revis fell off the world after that. Remember that? Like, Revis was like, bro, age check. Give me an age check. I need an age check. If you're 20, I can't talk with you, bro. You got to be at least 25 plus in these convos, bro. I need 25 plus. Okay. The boys. Nice. Yeah. I'm putting Revis. Honestly, Revis was like my best because he was like, nobody did what Revis did. Primetime was just such a force, a playmaker. He was just a weapon. He's like a weapon on defense. Like, he was just that he was that talented. So Dion got to be like number 1. But Revis, cause that like 2 years, putting hands all over people. I'm talking like he was going through gauntlets too. Remember, it was like Calvin Johnson, Chad Johnson, Andre Johnson, all the Johnsons, and he was just locking them down. It was only one dude that fried him, was Stevie Johnson. There's a lot of Johnsons, huh? God damn. John had a lot of sons, huh? Stevie went crazy. Yeah, Revis had a run. So I'll put Revis or Woodson, but Woodson could probably be, that's probably 4, but who would make the top 5? Who's the 5th? I think we can agree on our top 4. The 4, no order, is Woodson, Champ, Revis, and Dion. Who's the 5th? I don't know. Sherman? I mean, Sherman could have comms there. Rod Woodson? Okay, Rod Woodson might have to. Yeah, I'm putting Rod Woodson over Sherman. Ty Law, bust out. Troy Vincent. Asante. There you go. Asante. Darryl Green. It's not Cromartie. No, I got Lawrence Taylor over Aaron Donald. Honestly, it might be the point where Aaron Donald's over Lawrence Taylor. Aaron Donald just won a Super Bowl. Like he single-handedly, like as a D tackle, said, "I'm winning the Super Bowl," and like made the biggest plays in it. If that makes sense, like that's crazy for real, for real. Aaron Donald over Derek Thomas. It's just such a different game now. It's hard to compare somebody where it's like Lawrence Taylor was like, that's like almost 40 years ago now, right? It's like just such a different game, man. And who knows if Lawrence Taylor would have had like the sports science they have now, Lawrence Taylor probably would have been better than Aaron Donald, right? But Lito Shepard, Sheldon Brown, of course. You know what I mean? Like it's that's when people say like, oh, Will Chamberlain played against plumbers. I mean, it's not like Will Chamberlain was in a hyperbaric chamber or something. You know what I'm saying? That was better crack. He could have got called up. That too, Beach. I agree. If he had to see 40 pass rushes instead of 14, yeah, it would have been crazy. No, but for real, this is why another example. I have a couple examples. What happened in the Nets? I didn't watch basketball tonight. Was there good matchups tonight? I saw the games on TNT or ESPN were kind of ass, and I was watching the Pelicans get blurred in the first quarter. I was like, yeah, I'm over this. I have podcasts to do. Yeah, but then it wouldn't work like that. Do you understand that? Like Anthony Davis wouldn't have been playing basketball when he was 13 years old, playing AAU college basketball for 12 months a season. You know what I'm saying? Chuck Taylor and them didn't play AAU basketball and eat fucking protein shakes when they were 12. They didn't. They were playing hopscotch and playing in the woods and shit, you know? So, like, kids are, like, brought up now to play sports. It's so much different than it was. So, it's hard to compare the eras like that. So, that's why it's like, I hate those arguments for real. No, I'm saying then, but my point is, like, it was like how insane like Wilt would have been if he was like actually like lifting weights and training. Wilt just show up and just lay up dunk on people for 100 points. Imagine if he actually like trained and lifted. He'd be insane. You know what I mean? Of course, the competition now is better because they're training and doing all that. So that's why, hey, such and such would do this in the 60s. No shit, dude. They're like, no shit. That's why I saw a TikTok. Would Jerry Rice be better or worse today? Shit. Probably be faster. Probably be stronger. Probably get way more passing. But they couldn't touch him. Jerry Rice is probably better. You know? Kyrie Irving drops fit. Kyrie Irving is good, man. I don't think anybody has ever questioned Kyrie Irving on a basketball court. Has anybody ever questioned that? We question that he's a lunatic, he's an idiot, and he's costing, right? He's costing the season. Because if Kyrie only plays half the games, they're cooked. Like, they're cooked, honestly. Yeah, Kyrie is great. He's just an airhead. Or I don't know if it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe he's not. I don't know. I feel like when I look at Kevin Durant, that dude is 100% invested in basketball, right? I feel like he wakes up just thinking about basketball. Once he hits his burner Twitters and stuff and gets his tweets off, he thinks about basketball. I feel like that dude's invested, right? I don't feel like Kyrie's 100% invested in basketball as much as Kevin Durant. You know what I mean? Like, his intensity and his passion isn't there like KD. You know what I mean? I don't know. But Kyrie is a great wingman. That's when I lost Kyrie was when he didn't want to play with LeBron. That was like, all right, this is just stupid. Like, y'all could have won 5 championships for real. Like, LeBron and Kyrie were the perfect. They were the perfect duo. LeBron and Kyrie, right? And he's just like, no, I want to go do my own thing. Yeah, nonchalant. I don't like nonchalant. That's how Embiid be walking through first quarters in the first half. Nonchalant. I hate that. That's why, dude, I'm really like starting to love Giannis, dude. Giannis is the opposite of nonchalant, dude. Like the opposite. And that's what I mean. Like he's the most skilled. What do that mean if they're nonchalant? For real, like what does that mean if they don't care? Hard work beats talent, boys. If talent don't work hard. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm like Giannis low key slept on too, bro. Giannis low key be disrespected for real, for real. Giannis be low key disrespected for real, for real. Yeah, I honestly I think the Sixers are really good. I still think the Bucks are like should be the number one favorites. So I feel. I don't know how you guys feel in the East. Uh, that's what I mean. If Giannis had a jumper, he'd be so much better. Dude just won Finals MVP. He's won an MVP. Like, what more do you want him to do? Be LeBron? Like, LeBron is one or two all time on everybody's list. You know what I mean? Like, he's never gonna be LeBron, but dude, Giannis is already top 20 probably. Honestly, but let's really reel it in. We spend so much time. We spend so much time talking about Jordan and LeBron. Like, dude, how is Giannis not top 20, if not top 10? Honestly, like Jesus. Yeah, like bro, this dude could like. Yeah, Shy, you're full of shit. If LeBron's not your honestly, if LeBron's not your top three, I just can't talk hoops with you. I can't. Like if LeBron's not in your top three, I cannot talk basketball. I just can't, Shy. You're just that's like the super L. It really is. Just you're just done. The only spots LeBron could ever be is one or two, bro. That's it. That's it. Kobe over LeBron. KD over LeBron. Just dead. That's just like, dude. I don't know what you've been watching for 20 years, dude. I really don't. I don't know what more they got to do. Dude played 20 years straight. Dude's played 20 years straight. All right, let's talk about Madden, though. Let's talk about our wish list. I'm not typing any wish list down. I need some good comments from the chat on Madden. Now, I'll tell you. Madden wish list. I wish LeBron was on Madden. Yeah, Nipple Clamps, we had some good comms on the intro. Really, we don't really have any topics right now. Madden season is obviously in the dead of Madden. You know, so we talked about Russell Wilson. We talked about hoops. We talked about Calvin Ridley. We talked about Lamar Jackson. Talked about the Broncos. All of a sudden, are the greatest team ever on social media. All right, and before we let me go back to the intro because I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. James Harden gonna be like top 5 on so many lists all time. I didn't realize how high James Harden is in scoring, 3-pointers, assists, bro. Harden gonna mess around. He gonna be like a top 20 player all time. Swear to God. If he wins a championship, bro, he like, cuz. Harden, literally, this dude, I didn't know he's going to be number 2 in 3-pointers all time. For real. He's going to be number 2 in 3-pointers. He's probably going to be top 10 in scoring. He's going to be like top 5 in assists. Like, dude, it's insane. Oh, I mean, what about Steph Curry? Like, what about him, dude? Like, what do you want me to tell you? Steph Curry's great. He stat pads. What is that? Like, what does that mean? He scores? Yeah. What the fuck? Harden, nah. First of all, don't disrespect Peyton Manning. But Harden, I'm telling you. D Live, what's up, D Live? Yeah. Harden was going crazy in Houston. They were going to win a championship. They were going to knock off Kevin Durant and that Warriors team. Were they not? And then Chris Paul busted up his hamstring. He was out for the end of Game 6 and Game 7. Chris Paul was out. And that team was like 50-50 Harden and Paul. That team was really, really good. And they were playing the best team ever. And they had them just ready to get knocked out, and Chris Paul got cooked. For real. That team had a run. And honestly, Harden gave Houston all he had. He did. He gave them all he had. He did. He put all that shit. At the end, yeah, he gave up on Houston. They got cooked, that team. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know what happened in Brooklyn. I really don't know what happened in Brooklyn. I don't know why it fell apart in Brooklyn. I don't understand. Maybe that Kyrie shit really got to him. I don't know. So I don't like when people say, bro, he quit on Houston. I don't like that. Like, it's like, bro, he put like 10 years in there, right? Like, what do you like? Yeah, I don't know what happened. And obviously, Brooklyn kind of fell apart. Mr. Dots, 2 months. It's Spliz, 5 months. The boys. Yeah, he paid his dues to Houston. I don't know what he did, and I don't know what happened in Brooklyn, for real. I mean, Chris Paul got hurt. It would cook the whole. That was like a 50-50 team. In the D'Antoni scheme with Chris Paul and Harden, that was like, if at most it was like 60% Harden, 40% Chris Paul. Like, the team was moving. Kobe shoots better than Curry. Daryl, relax. Like, Curry's shooting is here. Everybody else is like here. Like, that dude make Ray Allen look like Ben Simmons. Honestly, Steph Curry. No, honestly, I don't like where Brooklyn is in the standings. I don't like where they're at. I don't. I don't want to play Brooklyn in the first round. No way. No chance, no how. I don't at all. No, the Packers should pay Rodgers forever. Like, why would they get rid of Rodgers? My man Headley with that gifted. Frank with 47 months. Let's go. No, the only team that's scary to play in the first round of the East is the Nets. That's it. And the Nets might be in the play-in where they'll probably wind up being the 7th seed or the 8th seed. You know. Seahawks release Wagner. Now, back to wish list. The Celtics are good, but the Sixers want to play them in the first round. They could, but I'm not. Bro, Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant. You got to fear that man. Like, you got to fear him. You got to. Even Kyrie, you don't want to play them dudes. Those dudes are all-timers. You don't want to play them. Yeah, give me Tatum and Brown. I'll take my chances with them guys over Durant and Kyrie. You understand, boys? That's how I feel about that. I don't want Kevin Durant anywhere near the Sixers. My man Sniper with the year. Let's go. Oh, yo, Nas, 100%. Bro, that team, Kyrie was cooked. Harden couldn't even walk. Yo, I think the Nets absolutely win. And they were fighting. Oh, the Sixers wouldn't play the Bucks. I'm talking about first round matchup. The Bucks are the best team they're like the favorites. They got to be the favorites. I mean, they're the champions. They're you know what I'm saying? Like, they're the favorites. I'm just about first round. I feel like everybody else is kind of mid in the first round. The Sixers should win the first round, other than Brooklyn. Brooklyn is the team where, if they're healthy, that's a toss-up. You know what I'm saying? Sixers, Brooklyn, Sixers, Bucks, Sixers, Heat, Sixers, Celtics. Like, those are good series, for real, for real. Those are good series. So, I don't want to play a good series. I want to play Charlotte. I want to play the Cavs or the Bulls. I want to play one of those guys. Pita chips. I'm going to play Madden. And you know what? You're not going to watch because it's the 7th time you asked. Simmons is ready to play, dude. The dude isn't hurt. He just doesn't want to play in Philly. Like, what? I don't know. Like, all right. So I did see our boy, the Fox. Now, I'll be honest. The more I follow Gut Fox, I realize he's like one of the smartest persons in Madden. Smarter than a lot of the comp guys. I'll be honest. The Fox is smarter than a lot of the comp Madden players. I will be honest on that one, boys. So if you have some Fox emotes, get him in the chat. He's pretty smart. He's pretty smart. He really is. Things I want changed next year in Madden. Contains and Pursuit to be way better. Well, Contains wouldn't matter if Escape Artist wasn't just OP. Like, Contains dominate a non-Escape Artist, dude, for real, for real. Drop picks. I be feeling like they don't really drop picks. I be feeling like they really don't drop interceptions. But you don't get 50-50 picks. You don't. If both players get anywhere near the ball, you're not going to get the interception, for real, for real. But honestly, nobody really wants drop picks. But if both players get their hands on the football, you don't really get a pick. 50-50 should be a pick. Why? Why should that be an interception? I need comms on why that should be an interception. Shit, if I'm on offense, I don't want it to be an interception. I don't know about you guys. I don't want that to be a pick. Those do get mossed. I don't know what this one means here. Run defense to respect leverage. I don't know. That's like, this got real body for me. This one got real body. I don't know. I feel like when you start using the word leverage, like, all right, I'm like, I don't know what that means. Zones to not be traffic cones. I feel like the zones that suck are the deep blue ones, bro. I feel like the deep blue zones suck. And I've told you guys forever, zone drops suck. You know what turns your zones into traffic cones? Zone drops. Swear to God. I don't even use zone drops. They suck. They really suck. I don't use them shits at all. I really do. And deep blues, because people get bombed so much that deep blues just don't even like, they don't even like play shit underneath anymore because people just get bombed. They want to take bombs so far out the game. But now bombs are so much in the game now. Like, so I don't know what the hell they did with the, like, was a streak in a post always just a one-play touchdown every single play the whole year? Was it always this? Was it always just a touchdown every play? Holy shit. I don't know, dude. All right, Audibles. Yeah, I mean these three are just like absolutely, bro. Custom Audibles. I would love it. It'd be cool. I'm ready for custom playbooks. Honestly, I really don't give a shit. Like when you're playing defense, you hate all that. I hate how people audible. I hate how they flip. I hate how they quick step. I hate it. But anything to add creativity to the game is a positive. So I'd be cool. I'm over. I am over the no custom. I'm over that. That's like a caveman thinking. Why not have custom playbooks for real? You know, create formation. Now I don't know if you could do create a play, and that'd be a little crazy. Be a little crazy. Well, they have custom audibles, but but you save them would be great. Uh, like I said, they lost me with these two. Like all these are contains is all about escape artists. Honestly, that's about that. Drop picks. I mean, I feel like they do all right. Hey yo. All right. The only way I feel like MUT practice mode would be good is if you could play with a friend. That's the only way I would use MUT practice mode, I think. You know, boys. Now this is what we talk about quick snapping, right? Now we're gonna scroll down and see people's stuff, cause let's see. Oh, this is what I said. More pretty jerseys and shit. You know what? I don't even have faith for them to do this type of stuff. Just give me some pretty jerseys. You know, some color rushes, some alternates, right? At least let me look good when I'm fucking getting railed, right? If I'm getting railed, I at least want to have a nice jersey on. You know. Then this guy said, custom jerseys? I said no. Or people like you would have a giant black cock on their jersey. You know? And then look at this. I want to be able to send my opponents a virtual kiss. Oh, there's a webcam right there. This is our biggest Madden YouTuber right here. This is him. This is the lead Madden YouTuber of all time right here. And I see this, and I say to myself, I'll never make it. That's what I tell myself. I'll never make it. I'll never make it. 82 people like this one. That's just you, bro, and maybe Throne. I mean, this dude is kind of cracked. I'm going to like his comment. That's just him. Like, nobody wants to do that. We do that off video games. I can't lie. Look at the boys. This dude thought it was just funny as hell, didn't he? Brody. Come on, Brody. It definitely wasn't two laughing faces funny. It definitely wasn't that funny. Let's reel it in. Let's reel it in there a little bit, partner. Alright, back to the regular tweet. Escape artist nerf. The gameplay is consumed by escape artists. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's kind of ass this year. Remember when we could alpha? Oh my god! I know this ain't that. Remember when we could challenge a play? This is our alpha? Is this the same alpha we? Nah, bro. Nah, cuz you don't want challenges. I mean, you got good comms other than the challenge. I do like. I want to select my top 3. That'd be cracked. I mean, that's good comms. Linebackers definitely should jump. But challenging a play? Come on, dude. Get rid of power-ups. They're just pack fillers and exchange set whores now. As inconsistent content has been, I feel like content's been, how much more you just want to be just filled with shit all the time, huh? Nobody is holding on to power-ups like they used to. Only time we'll go for decent coin is if the card has a limited out or if a set is hard to make. You can't even use them in exchange sets. They're completely useless. What I meant by is that if you do low overall exchange sets, the odds seem high as hell. You'll get a power up. That's why I quick sell them. Here's joke. The offense being able to flip and quick hike. Yes. No. Joke knows what he's talking about. Alright. This is if Madden, if the head people at EA woke up tomorrow and said, we're going to give control of Madden to Joke. If they woke up tomorrow and said, you know what, Joke, you're going to get control of everything in Madden, I would probably be okay with it. I'll be honest. I would say okay. Probably Gut Fox too. I would trust Gut Fox and Joke. I would trust them. I would trust them. I feel like Joke is he's got a pretty good handle on the game of Madden. That's how I feel. Being able to flip and quick hike. Well, being able to flip, do a million hot routes, and then hike is actually crack cocaine. It really is insane this year. I think the defense should flip faster than the offense. You know, it's like, I would also like my buttons to not change on defense when the offense flips. Well, part of this is why W said I'm just going to run dollar and just sit in cover 4 and cover 2. This goes back to what I said with offense, is that I think anything good for the creativity is fun. I like that. You know, it sucks on defense, but being creative on offense is the best part of Madden. Take abilities out completely. Abilities aren't the problem. Like, look at these. I mean, this guy is a respectable human, right? He's got a picture right here. Godfather, love my son. The Ohio State football, Nike Jordan, McKee Sports, Baby Mama 1028. I mean, this dude's respectable. I respect this guy. This guy, not so much. I mean, he follows me, though, so maybe he knows what he's talking about. But he's got this guy. I don't know. Is that Jay Gruden? I don't even know. Is that Harbaugh? I don't even know who it is. Sub to my channel if you want to see Madden content 5 days a week. DM me for the link. My man Mikey, I would really like custom playbooks. I'm cool with that. Here go Vos. This one can't happen. This one can't happen. I'd be cool with it. Why? I don't understand. Why would I not want a custom playbook? Why not? What's the argument against it? I don't have any argument. Why not? Then I say, why not? Hear me out. Custom playbook option inside of MUT practice mode so you can test. Well, you're a fucking loser. Test everything out you want to have testing. Yeah, I mean, but why? Why should I have to limit stuff? That's my point. You know what I mean? Like, why? I was the same way. It's cool having to pick one. Diving tackles nerfed. God damn. You need help on defense? Exactly, Gut Fox. Holy shit. I never heard nobody say nerf defense. What? No, the audible down thing would be fine if there wasn't weak box, right? Nobody would give a shit about audible down. Nobody would even do it if it wasn't for weak box, period. Nobody would do that shit. Removing the sounds out of boundary bubble bumper thing and fix the broken animation so that. My man, what? What is that? Like, so they kind of give you like a bumper so you don't run out of bounds? Like, I hate this comp mode, simulation mode. Who boots up against that? You don't play simulation. Nobody would ever play that. Like, no matter how shitty you are, you want to play the comp mode in any game. Am I wrong about that? Am I wrong to think that? I'm a shitter in every game, but I still want to play the comp part of it, right? I don't know. Defensive players to be aware when the ball's thrown at them. I don't know. I think rewards are great if you're good. I want a better engine. Here goes a bot. Whoa, man, 17 sucked. I don't know shit about engines. I don't know shit about none of that. Lock-ins. I mean, absolutely. This dude's good right here, bro. I'm telling you, this guy, I like this guy. Follow him. This dude's good. I like this guy. I don't know what he's gonna say here, but he's pretty sharp. This guy. I know him. In real life, the reason teams don't pass all game is converting in obvious pass situations puts ton of pressure on the O-line and backs to pick things up correctly. This is also why most teams don't live in compressed sets. Also, they needed a lot more stock blitzes into the game, particularly the nickel and dime sets. I agree, Graster. The blitzes suck. Dude, ever since they got rid of nano detection, or put nano, the blitzes are awful. All we do is put people on the edge, hope they disengage, and hope they... that's it. That has been blitzes for like 3 years now. He is absolutely right. I tell you, this guy is good. I'm telling you, this Grafster dude right here, this guy is good. Really hope that halfback tight end wheel routes don't destroy every coverage in the game next year. This guy is good. Hey there. What the fuck is this? Okay. Ah, here goes Zan. That's a good point. It'd be cool if we could swap out Joe Namath at halftime and bring out Trey Lance. That would be nasty if this shit really worked, though. Halftime. Oh, that was like, bro, we talked about what did they pipe up in Madden. This was it, right? Was their halftime adjustments, and they just were done. Yeah. It was released, broken, removed, and hasn't returned. Should have been a priority as the main box feature for MUT. It was, 100%. But they also bait and switched the franchise peeps, too. Hey there, thanks for taking the time to reach out to us. We're actively working to resolve any issues around Madden 22. And thank you for your patience. I would be more than happy to help direct you to the appropriate area to provide feedback. What? Yo, who the hell follows EA Help? There is 624,000 people that follow EA Help. How did they even get to... How did this EA place even find them? Yeah, that shit is funny, bro. I understand that the team is wanting to direct people to the forum for basic technical glitches, but nobody's going there for other things unless you demonstrate that key thing. Yeah. I'm telling you, this guy's good, bro. Follow this guy. I'm telling you. I don't often think, like, people are smart. I'm telling you, this guy's good. I'm telling you. Tell him I sent you. This guy's good. He's got good comms. Take ability strategies out the game. Yeah. Swatted throws and blitzing defenders. Sadly, nothing won't change, unfortunately. Not with the attitude. He's right. Putting safeties and linebackers being statues, assuming the game has more defense balance than it is. Absolutely right. Riffle. Sports enthusiast, Madden. You get a follow from me, 100%. Here goes this guy. It's already that time of the year where everyone starts doing wish lists for next year's Madden with the exact same stuff on it as the year before. Pete Rock. He follows me. Damn, poor Pete Rock. Shout out to Pete Rock. Great profile picture. Positive attitude. Linebackers to jump like safeties. New engine. Oh man, I don't know. I agree. Yes. Make 65-65 for the third spot. Remove all speed boost, dude. For real. I hate that. I'm telling you, this dude Grafster, I promise you guys, this dude Grafster is actually legit. I would like to see blitz pickup be changed. Right now, the O-line are psychic, which really limits the ways to blitz effectively to a few things that sort of dumb out the logic. I like to see more realistic blocking rules and then more control and adjusting pass pro when on offense. This dude is, I'm telling you, he's smart. It's more of a fun thing. I'd love to see dupes. He wants to see dupes. Good comms. They need to make at least one pass rush ability extremely good. This guy's getting drilled. He can't get a stop to save his life right here. They need to make one pass rush ability extremely good. Any adjustments made pre-flip need to reset post-flip. Agreed. Yep. I mean, he's right. Drama's right. Bring back old movement engine. Silver Fox. Here was this guy, Dr. Steinman. Isn't this the streamer guy? You know damn well we won't get any of that, and most will say they worked on contains the zone. They can't even handle mid-game ability changes. He's got a great attitude right here. I mean, Dev is right. Higher speed range. I agree. This dude wants to play 10-minute quarter games. More feet shown on streams. This is a Sixers guy. Nice. Nice. When people say this, I just give up. Go back to old three MUT players with abilities. It's ass. Here goes this guy. He wants a whatchamacallit? Like a prestige program. The prestige program was cracked in MLB. It really was. That was a cool ass program. Prestige program was tough. I want players that have wingspans. Alright, I'm about over this list. Who is this guy? Robert Rimson? Please, please, please fix the issue where guys don't react when the ball's in the air on defense, especially when you switch on and the jump button doesn't work. Robert Rimson, nice. Speed thresholds. Zone drops recognize that. Yeah, Team Meister, that's a good one. Fix the spy mechanic. I 100%. About right. About right. Where is my OBS? I'm feeling everybody. Some good comms from the boys. But from Steinman we won't be getting any of those changes, so you know. Joe Nord, what's up, buddy? Rapid fire questions, boys. Only thing I want, Mutt, more jerseys, dude. Let me have a slot for my socks, a slot for my pants, a slot for my cleats, a slot for my jerseys, a slot for my helmet, and a slot for my accessories. If I want to wear white accessories, I want to put a white sleeve on, and I want to change all that. If I want to wear the Eagles white jersey with the Niners road white pants, let me do that. Why not? Like the yard, Peter. Exactly. Like the yard, but make it for my team. Like, why not? Only thing I want is MCS to not be on Tuesday and taking the spot of the Nita. That's a good comm, OG. That's a good comm. Change the numbers on certain players. Agreed. Agreed, AG. Agreed. Create my own jersey? No. Frank, there would just be giant black cocks on everybody's jersey. Just not happening. Is that what do you want to get trucked with Derrick Henry with a cock, like a giant dick and balls on his back while he's trucking you? Is that what you want? just a giant, like, I mean, that's what it's going to be. You guys know that. If you give people the option to, listen, if you give people the option to draw a dick, you know what they're going to do? They're going to draw a dick. That's how the human works. I don't know why, but it's literally just what's going to happen. I'm honestly not on the big dick drawing. I'm not on that end of the spectrum. Check out. I'm not unsure of myself. What do you want me to tell you? No, I really didn't really draw too many dicks, but people will draw cock and balls if they give them a chance to. See, Iron Mike was the guy in the bathroom stall with the Sharpie drawing a cock with little cum shooting out. Was it like, ha 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 ha, it's shooting, right? All right, rapid fire questions. Go. Let's go, boys. Well, it's natural to just the assumption of the world is that the black cock is more powerful than the white cock. Also, the color black stands out more than you know what I mean. So, if you're gonna draw a cock, thoughts on Ridley, Clint Oldenburg. I don't like you, bro. I think your name is troll and it's not funny. I really don't like you. I'll be honest. I want you to change your name back to whatever the hell it was. The shit's not funny. It's not cool. Nobody's laughing. Midwest, that's a good point. I have 15 comments on YouTube today. Appreciate you guys, man. 15 comments on the video today. Nice. Cam Newton, what are you asking me right now? Like Madden questions? I did play Red Dead. I didn't beat it. I got kind of bored. Starting a team, am I taking Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson? I think we got to go Burrow. I mean, the pocket passer's kind of... We talked about Lamar earlier, but the pocket passer is kind of always still going to be the best way to go, really. Who wins the Super Bowl next year? I'm going Mahomes. I'll go Chiefs. Safe pick, right? Would I ever leave Bunch? It's just... I would love to run different offenses. It's just like that first couple days of having a new offense, you feel like shit, and you're going to get stopped by people, and you're going to get pissed off, and you're going to say, I would blow this person out if I was just running Bunch. That's how you would feel. So that level of frustration for 2 or 3 days, it's just too frustrating. It's like lazy. I love wide trips, but wide trips, they just nerf the hell out of it. It's not even fun. Like, it's not even cool. I don't really pay attention to men dancing. I don't know. I'm really not a big dancer. You know, I don't know. I think the white guys don't really dance. You know, we don't really get down to dancing. If I was to score a touchdown, I think I'm more of a Gronk spiker than a dancer. You know, and that's okay. It's just difference in culture, right? Like, we're more aggressive, angry. You know, black guys, they like dancing more. You know, and that's cool. I wish I could do a gritty. I can do a Millie Rock, but that's about it. Who will have a better career, Devontae Smith or Jalen Waddle? I mean, Devontae Smith is going to be a Hall of Famer. Easy. I've always played 2K a lot. It's just kind of ass. I would love to play different games. You know, I like playing different games. I've always been a gamer. Like, as you guys, I've been playing Elden and played Dying Light. You guys know I play Apex. I play every game I can, but I have to put, you know, Madden is my job. To say that I'm a streamer as a job it's a disservice to me. I got to put my effort on Madden because I'm so successful at it. To not continue to push that pedal is a waste of my time. I did the Millie before. I actually was in a dance contest with Drenny and beat him with my Millie Rock. So if you guys missed that, you guys just some stuff is just for the OGs of the channel, to be honest. Embiid or Harden? At what? They're on the same team, so I got both of them. Am I going to get WWE? I don't know, dude. What do you guys think? I never watched those games. I never played those games. I never did. I'm not a big fighting game guy, dude. I'm really not. It's kind of boring. You know? Madden has always been more competitive. 2K is the most... 2K sucks. 2K was just fun because you can play with your friends. Like, that's the most fun about it. But, you know, I mean, my Madden friends don't really play other games, really, so... You know what I mean? Madden 21 was really good. So I said that all last year. Madden 21 was good. I don't hate Madden 22. I really don't. I enjoy playing it. You know, I wish I knew. It's just, I don't know what makes it so bad. Escape Artist is OP stupid. Right? It really is. You know. I don't know. I don't think it's actually. I really don't think it's as bad as people say it is, for real. Madden is overhated, especially in March. You can't even like talk about it. I would always play Madden. I watch Madden. I don't really watch college football. I don't really. I feel like my life is too short to watch college football. Like I'll like if obviously if Alabama and LSU are playing, I'll watch that, dude. Plus, I never had a college team, so I don't really care that much. Best Batman and Christian Bale for mine. I didn't see the new Batman yet, but the Christian Bale movies are the best Batman. It would be hard for me to watch this new Batman without being like recency bias and say it's better than Christian Bale. The Dark Knight trilogy, for real. What's the new promo? The one with the out of position players? It's cool. Big W. Best Spider-Man actor. The new dude's kind of cracked. Tobey Maguire was good too. He was like a good Peter Parker. The new dude is cool though. Best quarterback all time other than Brady is Peyton Manning. So the second best quarterback is Peyton Manning. I was always a Peyton Manning guy. I always picked Peyton Manning over Brady. I thought he was like more skilled. I thought he was the entire team. Brady was a part of the team in that first like 15 years. But the last 10 years, Brady just absolutely clobbered him. It's not even close. But I was a big Peyton Manning guy. I'm excited for college football. It was always a little bit different formations, different. It was way different back in the day, different from Madden. A lot of options, a lot of different 3-3-5 wide, the 3-3-5 defenses. It was a bunch of different everything. I don't know why people are obsessed with practice mode. Dude, do y'all spend time in practice mode? What do y'all... I just like... I don't know. I hate practice mode. Like, life is too short for practice mode, bro. People are obsessed with that shit. No, I'd just rather play a game. I can learn everything in a game that I'd learn in practice mode for the most part. Every time I found something in practice mode when I would do practice mode... No, for real. Every time I would do practice mode, it would never translate the way I thought it would. You know, and for me, that always frustrated me to the point where I just got over practice mode. True, that's how I feel. Like, people's way hype about that. I would love to save subs. That's a dub. I would really want that. Of course, that would be awesome. I like to just get in a game, play. I don't want to set up audibles. I don't want to do shit. Honestly, I think if they just got rid of the boosts that boosted speed, would we be? Is anybody 99 speed stock? Right? No. Like, what's the high? You know what I'm saying? So if they got rid of the boosts for speed, W all around. You know? Alright. Yeah, I'm saying get rid of the strategy cards and theme teams. Theme teams should get a boost, but not speed. You know? Like, give me more strength, more throw power, more, like, man coverage. But I don't know. Yeah, it's here. Strategy cards just give speed. Yeah, speed just kaput. Get rid of that. Get rid of speed boost on anybody. I think the moves are good. I think the moves are pretty good. The regular ass juke could be better, but I don't know how somebody can complain about tackling when the spin move is just OP. Like, how can people play this game for any amount of time and say tackling needs a nerf? When I hear somebody say that, them dudes need to get like, them dudes need to never have their opinions set on Madden ever again, for real. I don't want to play CFM. I was the most epic CFM player of all time. I had one of the most epic CFM runs of all time. Then everybody in my CFM quit because my team was too good and they didn't want to play me anymore. So, I'm never going through that heartbreak again. I don't care how good your CFM is. I'm not relying my content and my experience on 31 other people. Just not happening. Yeah, but then people realize you could just dive at them and not try to hit stick them or tackle them, and then everybody's tackleable. When are we doing John Wick? I don't know. It has been, I think, 3 weeks in a row. I text about squads, and I don't know. You guys don't really want to. User was sick yesterday. User's been sick 2 times. I don't know. I don't think those guys are into it too much. So everybody's kind of just going through the motions with Madden right now. I would love to play squads, but, you know, it is what it is. Yes, I'm doing a cooking stream tomorrow. Who's the best chat tryout Apex player? I mean, my man Ray is the best in the chat. Then I probably gotta go with. I mean, Lamrack probably second. Henny's probably up. Henny not better than Lamrack. If I had to rank my chat's Apex abilities, I ain't never really played with John. I just seen you the one time, but my man Ed, who I value his opinion, said John is good. So Steve-O's pretty up there too. Steve-O, you know, if I had to rank the chat, my man Ray is the best. He's like the only dude I play with. Like, all right, he's tough. Then I gotta put Lamrack. Then I put Henny. My man Amphy be doing work a little bit. Okay, I mean, there's probably some people I forgot about too. Matty Ice. I don't want to say you're the worst, but are we on the Elden Ring? We could be. Let's see if we got some unbans, boys, and let's get up out of this. Like I said, exclamation point podcast. We have a new YouTube. If you guys have been looking for this, or if you guys have been looking for the podcast at all on YouTube, it is on a new one. Let's see what we got. We got 10 new unbannies. What the hell? He's just spamming stuff? Why he just randomly start spamming all this stuff? He was a regular dude before that. Juju is cool. February 14th? Deloading? I don't like deloading, bro. Why am I banned? Watch your mama's video. No, you get banned for that, bro. Suck me dry. Hold up. Vos, shut the fuck up, brother. Respectfully. Alright, you come back. Even though you said that wild sus stuff. Cartier, this my guy. What? I have man boobs? I don't have man boobs. What? What a crab. Dude, Cartier had me confused with like John Beast or some shit. Who wants to watch 7 ads? You're banned. Oh, this guy. You won't be able to recover from this. Can we watch food videos? It's better than your gameplay. Dub that. So you rely on your quarterback that hard? Unban me, hater. Let's bring him back. Nasty comments by the chat. Yeah, I'm not a big man boob dude. I really don't have man boobs. I mean, I have a gut, but don't really have man boobs. You know? I mean, it's not like I'm not a ripped pecs guy. Definitely have a gut for sure, but you know. Don't really have the man boob problem. And because of HelloFresh, eating this fresh food every night, you guys can get a crazy discount. All you got to do is hit this link in the chat. You guys won't have a man boob problem. What do I think about the Wilson trade? Daniel W412. What do you think about it? I mean, I'm not all peck. I mean, I got a little bit of like, I don't like fat, I guess, you know, a little bit, but it's not like a titty. All right, boys, this was the Needed Pie. This was episode 164. 2 hours of absolutely nothing. If you're watching this on the new YouTube channel, exclamation point podcast in the chat, make sure you guys subscribe. If you guys ever want to watch this back, it is on the new YouTube channel along with like 7 other podcasts. We just started doing that, getting it popping. So make sure you do that. If you are watching, please hit the like button and leave your Cash App below, because if you're one of the few guys that made it this far, you may get blessed. Or you may not. Who knows? Or you may grab some HelloFresh.